Hey guys, welcome to another part-time Pro Skate 2 on GBA. This time, we're doing School 2, and we're doing it with Andrew Reynolds. Let's do this. Yep, got all that. Nothing's changed, really. It's all the same. However, the layout has changed. For instance, now a fence here instead of a wall. That's never been there before. Another thing is that there seems to be some slowdown. Yeah. Also, the bells are higher than a normal jump, which is not normal. Usually they are on point. Oh well. But yeah, this slowdown means we have to make some jump cuts. So yeah, let's just fix this. Okay, so first of all, we got this grind here, which gives us the roll call. There's also this gap here, Bandy's curb, and curb to planter. So we got those gaps at least. I can show you them. So far it's not too different, huh? I mean, looks the same, feels the same. Nothing too big on a change, except for the fence. We got the high score, by the way, so that's good. We got the T. So over here we can do a kickflip. Get the kickflip TC's roof gap. That's still there. We got the E as well. Then there's also this, the bell here. There was not a bell there before in the original game. We got rock the bells. Then we got this bit here, where yeah, I try to get over here. Getting up here is a bitch. There's some money over here too. This is so far the only new part about this one so far. I mean, everything else seems to be the same, right? You'll be surprised. For instance, there's no tunnels. Those have been removed. I guess it makes sense because you want to see. I think I should go and fix my... Like, it does sometimes. This is where it just like fucking has slowed down the gameplay. I don't know why it does it, but all I have to do is like start the recording and then try it again. And it only happens on the first time I gameplay through on the on like when I open the emulator. The other changes, however, is the planters are gone and have been replaced with benches. And there's like, instead of like gaps, there's like more ramps. Well, actually just ramps. There's not even any fucking lockers. There's money there too. There's not been there before. So, if I go over here and grind through these benches, I will get a new gap called the free bench grind. There's a planner here at least. But here's where things get weird. This is where the majority of the change comes in. As soon as I do this flip and go through, and not fuck up my speed there. By the way, this is actually pretty much smaller than the normal version. You get up here, it's easier than before to the roof, and there's no walls on that roof, and it's obviously to the secret area. Secret with a question mark, because it's not really a secret. Now, if you remember, the tape was just as we get on the roof. It's not there anymore. It's actually inside that place by the point where you may have to grind the thing and then you make the jump. Yeah, it's there now. And there's money here too. It's not there before. By the way, you can climb up there just by doing that. So we can climb that high, but we can't grind that. And we can't reach that either, which sucks. I don't really get it much. But here's the thing. I take forever on this. I really do try my best on getting this. But I take forever on it. And I don't know why I bailed there. So, what I decided, I don't even know why I bailed there. How does that count as a fucking bail? What I decided is I'm going to cut to points where it's actually goals and such. Because here's the thing. This took me an hour. School 2 took me a fucking hour, and here's why. The goals, the cache, and the gaps. First of all, this. That's not a gap. That little, shadow there, that's the tape. There's a shadow there on there, which is money. $100. I need that. Now, once we get the tape, we don't have to come back here ever again, because there's no gaps here. Like, literally. If I grind out here, none. If I grind that, by the way, there's no kick or anything like that. If I grind that and go all the way through, there's no gap. Like, no gap going over the wall, just the tape. So they got rid of a few gaps. And there's the hall pass. By the way, we can get to the real secret area, the gym area, which is now just a swimming pool area. There's no gym. We can go there if we wanted to, but it's been changed, and you will see how and why it's changed. Anyway, you might want to know where the hall pass is now. Sorry, it's right over there. Yeah, with a huge transfer, I gotta jump to the hall pass. It sucks. So they have changed some placements. We got only one Volcol rail. So far, we don't know where the other Volcol rail is. We know where the first two are. That one that we've been doing a few times, and the one at the very start, that's still there. But the place with the slope and the stairs, that's gone. Also, this cache, it's really hard for me to know if I'm going straight or not with this camera. And the worst part is when it's like going in front, like going forward instead of up there, where the building's in the way. It kind of does make it difficult to know where to land. Anyway, there's more to it. For instance, there's that area. Usually they just be like that fucking like roof thing there that we grind on and that's it. Well, now there's an entire platform on that area. And the only flag there in this version, there you go, that's the only flag. And there's a new one, kicked out gap. Look, see, there's more. See? This shit's not in the original version. I'm gonna jump cut because, like, it does take me like a few attempts to do it right. And this is the attempt I do it right. So yeah, that's the only flag in this school 2. And I didn't get it, but I landed it. I can go back and get the cache. Like so. That's done. But now I need to go and retry and show you that that is indeed a gap. But I'm not doing it right, apparently. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's such a great gap. So, go over there, go around, jump, and there you go, getting places. Now, I thought I can get up there, but you can't. Invisible walls. So, yeah. It'll be nice, but you can't. And of course, I didn't land the rail, so I bailed. By the way, the corner. No dumpster and no bell. The bell is now over next to the Volcol rail. And I'd be wondering about another thing. Where the fuck is... like, where's that thing where you, like, get onto the roof and you jump down and you do a bunch of grinds and, you know, you got all those gaps and such. Well, it's not there anymore. They got rid of the wall, so they got rid of all that section. And they, like, changed things. They changed places. So, yeah, School 2, this is a completely different School 2. It looks the same. Most of it is the same, but they've changed a lot. And of course, I just grinded that. By the way, camera is not helping me out here. Like, it's really difficult to get the camera working with me. Anyway, I'm actually going to start jump cutting now that we're in 10 minutes, because quite frankly, we're wasting our time just watching me fuck up. I got the hall passes, so let's do this. Okay, so first off, go down here, get the S. The S is the same. Even though the tunnel's gone, the S in the same spot. K's in the same spot. However, the A is now in a different spot because the rail and stairs is gone. You know, the vocal rail is gone. The A is now over there with this bench. The T and the E, however, the T is in the same spot, but the E was usually in the ramps on the where the huge transfer is. Now, it's next to the TC roof by there. So they changed that. Another thing they changed is this. As you can see, I'm about to do the vocal rail. There's 2 vocal rails. They changed the way it's done. It's not just a straight line. It's not like it just turns. It's a straight line. And there's a reason for it too. So, got all these, you know, got the rails. But now what? Like, where's the third rail? What could be the third rail? The original third rail is gone, so what's the new one? Well, first of all, let me show you this. Here's a gap. Stage rail to rail. And then you also got this one. By the way, the light's gone. There's Bendy's flat, that's still there. Okay, so here it is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Open says TC. That is not in the original version. That is not in the original version of Tony Pro Skater 2. That's new. And also, that is the only way you can unlock that thing, because the bell sound effects don't really happen at a timed spot. They only happen when you're close to the bells. So, I guess that makes sense, but still, I don't know why they did this. I don't know why they had to make a new rail. And I didn't even know about that until I looked up a fucking walkthrough. Like, that's how confused I was. I never knew that was a gap. Anyway, here's the pool. There's no gym area. That gym area has been removed. But the majority of the gaps here are still the same. And you already know how difficult it was for me to get the high thing. Well, there's money there. There was no money here. The money was never here. But now they put 2 cash here. And that 200 is a bitch to get. I swear to fuck. Here's the reason why it's a bitch to get. Because it took me way too many attempts to get it. I literally try my hardest to get this. But I can't. I do eventually get like the 40k pro score here, but I can't get the money. I seriously fucking can't. And after like 20 or 30 minutes of this, I just gave up and decided to get more stats. I am forced to put my stats up to get it. This is so far first. So, considering it's like air and such, I put Ollie in because, you know, I want to make sure that Ollie goes up. Like spin and all that shit, I don't care about. So, now that I got all that shit done, I go back, I unlock the pool when I go through again. I still can't reach it, but then I figured something out. What if I decide to do something about this? Like, what if I decide to do something different from just jumping? Because look at this. I can't reach that. I am so close to reaching it, but I can't get it. And I don't know if I don't fucking know why. So I decided to like get more cash by doing the vocal and the fucking school bell shit. I know where all the school bells are, luckily. All their positions have been changed, but most of them are in the same sort of area, so it's not too bad. But for the most part, the school bells have been changed of their positions. They are not in any of the original positions they were in before. For instance, the TC roof gap part, there's a bell there, right in the middle. And the majority of them, you have to do like a bonus to get up them, so they made it fucking difficult to even reach the bell. And to me, that sucks. And there's a Steam sound effect because some asshole wanted to do memes with me, and I just said no. Anyway, I got the fucking bells. I did the wall ride for that. So 6 score is all I got left, and I don't want to do that yet. But you can tell it's gonna happen. So I put the stats up. You know, Ollie's at max. I put in hang time instead. Well, I put in air. And you're thinking that's gonna be it, right? Well, no, it's not. It's actually not it. By the way, leap of faith. There's the gap. I can't land it. But yeah, I still can't reach. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. So, I then decided to do something different. I decided to grind. Like, maybe I can grind it. And it worked. I wasn't even fucking close to the money. And I got it. This fucking game and its goddamn camera angle, I fucking hate it. I hate this fucking camera angle. It tricks me. And this isn't the first time, doesn't it? This isn't the first time it does this shit. The first time was back in fucking back in the first one, the Hangar, where it fucked me on where the tape was and such. And where it fucked me on some of the gaps. Like, seriously, this game and its fucking camera angle, it's the worst. And the worst part is, the majority of GBA games have this fucking camera angle, and I don't know why, because this is the worst fucking camera angle you can have. So anyway, I'm focusing on getting 100,000 because I've already got all the cash. So all I need to do is get the 100,000 and I'm done. I'm done with school 2. We can move on to gaps, and then we're done. We're done with school 2. We don't have to do it ever again. I have to do it a bunch of times though off screen because I have to get all the skaters done. Unless it's a fucking cheat code that lets me like have all the fucking extra levels unlocked, but I doubt that. Because while Nintendo 64 had that, I bet you this won't. Anyway, I got the score. And I'm done. I've done all the goals, thank fuck for that, but now I have to do all the gaps. And here's the thing. Majority of the gaps are bullshit. I'm gonna say it outright right now. At least 10 gaps will be missed. At least 10. And here's the reason why. It's because unless I have max stats, these are literally impossible to get. So what you're gonna get is like 13 gaps in this entire video, and I'll go back and get the other fucking gaps. Like, seriously, fuck this game. But anyway, let's deal with the gaps, let's get it over with. We'll start off with the first one, which is sort of easy. You know, you do a trick, here, and then you land it, and you're kicking it. There you go. Next one, you go over here. You get speed by grinding, by the way, with special. And then you make a jump all the way to the TC roof, and you get the suicidal roof gap. The next one is if you jump over this fence, you get the ditching class. Next, grind this, and then grind all the way to the rail, get planted to stairs. The next one, you need to jump over here, manual, and then manual all the way to get the, you know, the 2 win TCs. It's not a new one, we've done this before. Anyway, jump over here and get overhang roof stomp by grinding that. Then, up to here, lip trick for arch extension. And lastly, it's a line. So for this line, you grind all the way through here. Keep grinding the benches, manual, and you will get steep rail line. That's all I can give you. Everything else is impossible right now until I get max stats. Or until I cheat, which I hope does not fucking happen. Anyway, let's have a look at how many gaps I got. Okay, we're missing 5. The 5 is class dismissed, planted the bench, the mid squid and high dive extensions, and of course the planet of the TC's line. That line is bullshit. You'll see it. You'll see me do that line when I come back with full stats. But right now, we're done with school 2. Next time, we will be doing with a new character. We'll do it with fucking let's see, Giofoli, I think it is. Yeah, Giofoli. We'll be doing the Marseille France tournament. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.